Ito ang buwan na binigbigyan pugay ang mga nagawang kontribusyon ng Asian Pacific Islander sa Amerika. Ipinakilala ito noong taong 1977 bilang Linggo ng
Asian Pacific American Heritage Month pays tribute to the contributions that the generations of Asian and Pacific Islanders have made to America by enhancing our quality of life and helping to determine the course of our nation's future. Originally introduced in 1977 as Pacific Asian Heritage Week, Congress unanimously approved the designation of May as Asian Pacific American Heritage Month in 1992. The month of May was chosen because the first Japanese immigrants arrived in the United States on 7 May 1843. May also marks the anniversary of the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad in 1869. The majority of the railroad workers who laid the tracks were Chinese immigrants. Asian Pacific Americans have made countless contributions in many aspects of American life, including the arts and science, government, education, sports, business, and military service. Throughout our history, Asian Pacific Americans have answered the call to defend and protect our nation and liberty. Asian Pacific Marines like Major Kurt Chu En Lee continues to be an integral part of Marine Corps history. On the night of November 2, 1950, Lieutenant Lee conducted a solo reconnaissance mission in the midst of a blizzard in the mountains of northeast Korea. Moving well ahead of his unit to fire rounds and throw grenades with the goal of exposing the location of Chinese soldiers who had attacked his units while reinforcing North Korean troops. At one point, Lieutenant Lee called out in Mandarin in an attempt to confuse the enemy. He was wounded, but the tactic worked, allowing his unit to reposition and drive the Chinese. Lieutenant Lee was awarded the Navy Cross for his extraordinary heroism. Another inspirational Marine leader of Asian Pacific heritage is Brigadier General Vicente Blaze. Brigadier General Blaze was born in Guam and was present during the World War II Japanese occupation. 30 years later, as a commanding officer of 9th Marine Regiment, he would lead one of the units that was instrumental in the liberation of his homeland. Following his retirement from the Marine Corps, Brigadier General Blaze returned to Guam and in 1984 was elected to the U.S. Congress, where he served 4 terms until 1993. Present-day warriors include Lance Corporal Victor Liu, who was killed during Operation Phantom Fury on 13 November 2004 in Fallujah, Iraq. And finally, Brigadier General Daniel Yu, who is not only the first Korean-American general officer in the Marine Corps, but in the United States Armed Forces. One of the Marine Corps' greatest strengths is in the heart of its Marines and the richness of its diversity. We must understand Marines to lead Marines. By recognizing the achievements of Asian Pacific Americans, our nation and our Marine Corps celebrates the importance of diversity and inclusion that builds a stronger core of Marines.